Hej och oförskämt välkomna ska ni vara till första delen av Jag spelar Ceville. Jag tar New Game. Så får ni titta på när spelet laddar här. Jag vet inte om ni har sett min unboxing-video av Ceville, men där pratar jag lite mer om det. Om själva spelet och så.
In a castle, in a city, there once lived a king. His name was Ceville, and he was a mean and nasty man. He oppressed and tyrannized the poor citizens of Farianis. And so it could have gone for many a year. But one day...
Another day in my wonderful realm. And what have we here? A dispute requiring my judgment. Obviously, my pitiful subjects are completely lost without me. Let's see. The big bad wolf is suing the three little pigs for damages after sustaining a head wound from a falling roof tile while he was blowing down their house. On the other hand, the three little pigs are suing the big bad wolf for damages to their house.
Så nu får jag välja vilket svarsalternativ jag vill ha. Jag kommer inte prata så där jättemycket under tiden som det är dialog. Utan jag kommer väl prata lite däremellan, hade jag tänkt. Ska jag välja... Ceville är en väldigt elak härskare. Så jag väljer I should punish them all.
I should punish them all. They are all going to pay for making me listen to their trivial bellyaching. I think a few years in the mines would be appropriate here. How lovely! I don't think I've ever spoken a fairer judgment. Now I can turn to other government business. Oh, here's another letter. A letter from my mine manager. It seems he urgently needs fresh workers. I assume I've just found him enough volunteers to suit his needs. Now, nothing can ruin my day. Who dares disturb me while I'm conducting important government business?
Detta är som en enda lång inledning i början. Snygg tatuering där till höger.
Rebels are attacking the palace! Treacherous scum! What are you doing just standing there? Get out there and drive off that rabble!
Well, you see...
Well, out with it!
Well, it's like this.
Oh, be quiet, you idiot! We've decided that you don't pay us enough to go out and fight those rebels. We've decided to join them instead.
What? You traitorous worms want to stab me in the back?
I wouldn't go that far. We'll just keep you here until reinforcements arrive from the rebels.
Maybe I should have hired some decent personnel after all.
Rebels, come quick! We've captured Ceville!
Somehow I have to get down to the castle cellar. Maybe then I can escape through the hidden magic portal.
Så detta är akt 0. Flyktingen.
Give up, Ceville!
My beloved throne. A very suitable seat indeed, if I do say so myself.
Tips that you over to open escape route.
What a masterpiece! The sculptor was brash enough to suggest that anyone would look impressive when carved out of 500 cubic meters of stone. Oh, well. In the mines, I'm sure he will have enough time to consider a better choice of words for next time.
Det är väldigt enkla kontroller, det är ju musen man styr hela spelet med.
I still think he's going to escape.
Be quiet, you idiot. Let me do the thinking here.
Jag har spelat lite innan för att testa hur det är. Men inte så jättelångt. Så jag har...
Starting to get pretty boring.
Be quiet. We're gonna wait right here for reinforcements.
Jag har spelat
Did I
igenom
mention that the statue is carved from solid stone? Tipping it
Detta
over
partiet.
is not an option.
You want to use the statue to knock a hole in the wall? What a laugh. That will never work. You couldn't even eat that much spinach.
Or fall into a vat of magic potion.
ta rep. Om man högerklickar på musen så tittar man på objekt och vänsterklickar man så använder man oftast i alla fall.
Otherwise he could escape.
An appropriate barrier to keep this rabble, these subjects, away from me.
We could always tie him up with that rope.
Be quiet, you idiot! I can't!
I don't get it. Why can't we do that?
Because the scene is called The Fugitive and not Caught in the First 5 Minutes!
Det är ganska skön humor i spelet.
Oh, the two metal balls on the ends prevent me from taking the rope.
Så det är de kulorna
Give
där
up,
som...
Ceville! The castle is surrounded!
Private Hall of Gold.
Ah, my private fortune, lovingly skimmed from the treasury. It's almost equal to that of my rival, Gunnar.
You can't escape!
Ja, han har ju en del guld här. Fill pockets with gold.
Ah, how I'd love to fill my pockets with gold, but I fear it would hinder my escape just a tad.
Just leave it there. We'll take care of it.
Ah, that kind of nastiness really reminds me of someone.
Det pappret där, important papers.
I think government business is going to have to wait a bit. Dr. Ignatius Faustus Ceville I. His crimes have been a shining example for every Ceville since.
A disgusting tyrant, just like all the others.
Thank you for the compliment.
Så Ceville tog det som en komplimang.
A picture of my cousin, Brunhilda.
That's supposed to be a woman? She has more hair on her face than I have on my entire body.
Admittedly, facial hair on women is a matter of taste. Well, no, not really, no.
Ja, det finns väl inte så mycket statues arm.
The arm stretched heroically towards the horizon. Worthy of a king.
You could pretty much forget the king part.
Yeah. How come?
Because we're rebelling, you idiot!
Ja, oj. Escape through the window.
A little out of my reach.
What now? Gonna grow some wings?
Wait a minute. If he grows a set of wings, he could escape, right?
Oh, be quiet, you idiot.
Blessed are the weak of mind.
Jag får nog gå hitåt. Så prata med dem kanske.
I still think he's going to escape.
Be quiet, you idiot. Let me do the thinking here.
Kan titta på suit
My great-grandfather's famous suit of battle armor. They say he never took it off. One day he went for a swim and... every old castle comes with that kind of thing.
Be quiet. We're gonna wait right here for reinforcements.
Jag får prata med dem.
Hey, I think the king wants to talk to us.
He's not the king anymore, you idiot. We've rebelled.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, what do you want?
Ja, jag provar väl varenda svarsalternativ.
Clunk, why do you let this little panty waste insult you all the time?
Exactly. Smiley, stop insulting me all the time.
Be quiet, dolt.
Okay.
Whatever convinced you fools to go over to the enemy?
It didn't take long once we saw that horde out there.
Be quiet, dolt. We couldn't fight against this just cause any longer.
Det är lite äckligt. Han har ett stort R på sin feta mage. Undrar om han har gjort han kanske har opererat bort blindtarmen eller något sånt. Eller om han har gjort en vad heter det, gastronomisk bypass-operation eller vad de nu heter.
Can't we solve this peacefully?
No.
Can't we just agree that you work for me again?
No.
Would a raise in pay change your mind?
No.
Can we agree that you're clever?
No.
Priceless. Simply priceless.
Cowardly dogs.
Cowardly dogs. You despicable traitors. You malicious backstabbers. You crawling collaborators. You tiresome little backbiters. You contemptible fence-sitters. You disgusting vacillators.
Det är många alternativ.
I'm starting to run out of ideas here.
Jaha, nu.
Finally.
That all hurt me very deeply.
At least I was able to vent some of my frustration. You low-down, sneaking, malicious collaborators aren't worth my time.
Was that an insult?
Oh, be quiet, you idiot.
Det gav inte så mycket av att prata med dem.
The famous Ceville coat of arms.
That's gonna be all that remains of this tyrant.
Det är likadan skydd som de har där. Ser jag. Take axe.
The axe is hanging just a bit too high. I'll have to find something to help me reach it.
Så han är för kort för
You
att ta
idiot!
yxan.
We're blocking the door. How's he gonna get away? No, we'll just wait for reinforcements.
De pratar med sig själva där. Jag tror att det är en käpp. Så den kommer nog till användning för att få ner yxan där. Ja.
Give up, Ceville.
Outstanding. This could be useful in my escape.
Så jag har en yxa. Kan jag använda den med vakterna tror jag?
But with a host of other crawling rebel scum on their way, beating the tar out of those two insignificant clowns isn't really an answer.
You can't escape.
Nej. Banner.
These decorative banners are all the rage. At least that's what the designer said.
Flee through the
Be
doorway,
quiet, you
så
idiot.
enkelt
Let
är
me
det
do the
inte.
thinking here. You may not pass.
Don't flee, fool.
Those two aren't that creative, are they?
Nej, det går ju inte. Får gå tillbaka till tronen. Jag tror att jag ska använda yxan på repet där.
Starting to get pretty boring.
Be quiet. We're gonna wait
Rope
right here for
backing.
reinforcements.
Excellent. I knocked off that stupid tie-off.
Ha! You think you could overpower us with that rope?
Så, då tar jag repet.
Excellent. Now the rope is mine.
Kanske jag kan...
Shouldn't we grab Ceville instead?
It won't be easy to make the rope pass there. Some kind of grapnel would be perfect, though.
Så jag måste fästa repet i något. Kasta iväg en grappler. Jag tror att yxan
Outstanding.
Ja.
I built myself,
passar
let's
bra till
see,
det.
a boarding axe.
Jag har faktiskt spelat detta partiet, men det var ett tag sedan som jag gjorde detta. Kanske det status on.
Oi, I think Ceville is trying to escape.
Hey, stop that! That's better.
My stomach is starting to growl something
Hans
terrible.
mage som kurrar.
Why don't we take a break? Please.
No, we have to wait for reinforcements.
I'd better leave the rope alone as long as these two brain-dead jerks are watching me. Maybe I can get rid of them somehow.
Så jag måste bli av med dem innan jag kan fly. Oj, nu dubbelklickar jag av misstag, men då springer han tydligen. Jag går dit. Får jag prata med dem igen.
You can't escape. What else is there?
Oh, did you two useless dolts hear that thunder-like sound too?
That wasn't thunder. That was Mr. Eat Everything in Sight here.
Hey, I'm just big boned, so I need the occasional little snack to tide me over.
Your little snack will feed a large family for an entire winter.
Your little snack would feed a large family for an entire winter.
Oh,
Vilket häng han har. Jag får väl ta det alternativet igen.
Oh, did you two useless dolts hear that thunder-like sound too?
That wasn't thunder. That was Mr. Eat Everything in Sight here.
hey, I'm just big boned, so I need the occasional little snack to tide me over.
I can understand that, with lunchtime coming up too. I am certain that the cook is preparing a truly opulent meal even as we speak.
Yum.
Jag får väl ta oh yes.
Oh, yes. I can almost smell all those delicacies from here. Baked ham, chicken.
I think we should take a break right now.
What? No, that's completely out of the question. We have to make sure Ceville doesn't escape.
But I'm hungry.
Oh, come on now. I'm not going to run away. How? The castle is surrounded by rebels.
Exactly. Now let's get something to eat.
Oh, all right then. Let's go get a quick bite to eat. But you are going to be so sorry if the other rebels take Ceville away from us.
Så, nu blir jag av med dem.
Excellent. Those two idiots were easier to get out of the way than I thought, although it seems they have locked the door from outside.
Så de har låst dörren från utsidan. Men jag ska ju fly genom fönstret. Så nu ska jag nog kunna kasta upp den. Så då. Ja, det gick ju nästan bra. Han kom ju tillbaka till slottet igen bara.
Bonjour! Your Highness! I've prepared a most delicious meal for you, my king. Et voilà! Enjoy your meal!
Så det är råtthamburgaren som jag läste om i manualen till spelet. Det fanns ju ett recept på råtthamburgare.
Something to eat. I just hope no one is considering this a last meal. You'll see my kitchen chef hasn't heard of the rebellion closeted up in that kitchen.
Nej, kocken har inte hört talas om upproret som sker. Men nu har jag spelat ganska länge och det börjar väl närma sig smärtgränsen för hur länge man orkar sitta och titta. Så jag avslutar här nu och återkommer någon gång framöver med del 2. Så tack ska ni ha för att ni tittade.